What's up, everyone? My name's AJ Wrights Crypto. Super excited to get into this Sunday edition of, let's talk about crypto. Let's play some games. Let's have some fun. Shout out to everybody in the chat who's already here. Jeff Rigdon, SWFL Crypto, Joe, Connor Lang, Brian Bootyhead. Appreciate you guys. SWFL Crypto joined the Grogger gang. That is right. On YouTube, I do have my monthly memberships up. It is $3 a month. It was going to be $5. I dropped it down to $3 because the members is directly for anybody can join the members, of course. But what you get as a member, there will be an additional no nonsense, no news, all crypto trading, all the educational, all the patterns, all the indicators, everything that we do at the Telegram group. It is for that group of people that are in the Telegram group. And once a week, we're going to go over all the positions I gave in the Telegram group, go over the winners, go over even the losers, go over my personal trades, and then go over the charts as they are and talk about that. So that is strictly for, like Michael Stango right now wants that Caspa chart review in the weekly chart. We will do that. I'm going to go over charts in the stream for sure. Don't get me wrong on that. But I do want to say that for the member, it will be members only once a week. Haven't nailed down exactly when that will be. It will probably either be Friday after my normal crypto stream, or it will be sometime on Saturdays, or it will be Saturday or Sunday. Haven't decided because my schedule is wild. But I have always wanted to do something that is just for the Telegram group of people that are those girls and guys in there that want that, have questions on how to use this indicator, how to use that indicator, how to do this, how to do, I have a lot of questions and I can't, I can't answer every single message I get on Telegram. So the whole point of that extra stream is for the people in the Telegram group that are trying to learn how to get, become professional traders, how to, make a living trading crypto. And that is for them. So if you want to become a member now, get ahead on it. That's totally cool. Those streams will start next week. Amazing. All right. Brian Bootyhead's complaining that the coin is slow. The coin is not spinning fast enough. Well, I'm sorry, Brian. I don't know what to tell you, bro. So want to go over a couple things here today. So Mike Novogratz says Bitcoin will not reach an all-time high until this happens. Well, what is this, Mike Novogratz? So he is saying that I think we're in a bit of a range from 55 to 75. It's probably closer to 57 than 73. I think we'll probably put in the low and in the high end. I do believe the next move is up because I do think we're going to get closer and closer to the election, and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is going to want to cut rates. All right. So he's kind of pointing to the macroeconomics could be a catalyst. Let me get rid of my overlays here. Could be a catalyst for, the next move up in Bitcoin. And I do have to agree with Mike Novogratz. We did start this year off, coming into the year saying, all right, we're going to get these cuts. They say, no, we're not doing anything. No, we're not doing anything. No, we're not doing anything. The Fed hasn't done anything all year. They've just been pushing the interest slashes back and back and back. Supposed to slash them early on. Hasn't happened. Some people are going to saying it's not even going to happen until September. I kind of thought that Biden was going to rally the troops, bolster the numbers, make everything appear to be better than it was. So, he has a snowball's chance in hell at a re-election. Maybe that still will happen, but I feel that, as we inch closer to the election, they're going to want to make the economy look good. And I think that is consequently going to bleed over to crypto if it even comes in the form of interest cuts. Obviously, a weak dollar is a strong market, and a strong market's a strong crypto. So, I do completely see Mike Novogratz's point here. I hope so. I hope so. He also has another quote here. There's a resurgence on the, oh my God, the economy slowing down narrative, which will be helpful. I don't think Bitcoin will take out the old high, the 73 high, unless we get the Fed into action or we get some big regulatory breakthrough. Those are both probably low delta. So, I feel it because, the Biden administration hasn't been making things easy on us crypto folk. We have been in big trouble. It's pretty obvious that the administration that's in, and if that administration stays, crypto regulation is not going to be friendly in America. Although the BRICS nations are coming, the dollar is kind of up for question. That's kind of a whole other conversation. But, America does set the standard. And I hope in the event of administration change, administration change. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care if it's RFK. As long as there is administration change that is positive for crypto, we're all going to benefit from that. And I really have been hearing a lot of people think that they've been to the future and came back, and they told us that the top of the bull run is going to be in April. It's over in April. It's over in April. Like, no one has a crystal ball. No one can really tell the future. All we can do is react to the market. And I feel like the best traders that I personally know, I've gotten better over at trading, the better I've learned how to react to the market. So don't try to tell the future, try to react to the market. So basically my point here is, I do agree with Mike Novogratz on this article. I do 100% agree with Novogratz on this article here. So also been loving to see the news pop up around Shiba. I don't hold any of it now. I hold a little bit of Doge. I don't have any Shiba, but it wouldn't surprise me to see, a crazy run up in that market cap. Like, we do have to give credit to the fact here. Let me pull this over here. Let me pull this on over here. We do have to give credit to the fact that Shiba is 12th by market cap, top 15 coin. 15. It's top 10 if you take out the stable coins. That's pretty ridiculous, everyone. It's at 4 zeros and a 2 with almost a $14 billion market cap. Seeing articles like this pop out, kind of building the hype. We have seen that they have actually kind of turned this thing into a real ecosystem over time from all the money they made. I feel like it's in like a whole different, like Shibarium and stuff like that. I do feel like it's in a league of its own in terms of like when a meme coins becomes legit. I mean, let's be honest, this meme coin's outperforming at mostly every altcoin you like. And we do have to give them credit for that. It does take away from the upside you can make when you're looking at a coin with a $14 billion market cap. So eliminating tokenomics, simple math, regardless of the multiplier and all that, it's going to be a $28 billion market cap for you to double your money with Shiba. And then, from 28 to what, 54, to double again, and then over 100 to double again. So there is a limit. There is a limit to the ceiling there. But when people talk about it, I don't exactly turn my head away from it, because I know that it has a good combination of hype and now utility as they've added utility into it. I mean, think about all the things Avalanche, let's think about all the things Avalanche has done. All the smart contracts, all the things they do. They're getting beat by Shiba. Look at all the things Cardano has done. All, Charles, and all the peer reviews, and all, the Voltaire era, and all this era, and the Basho, and all that. I mean, they're only being shipped by a couple bills. So I see the point. Am I going to buy it? I'm not sure. I'll always follow the momentum. I'll always trade what's moving. That's fair. That's a fair statement. But you got to see my point there. All right, gonna hop into a handful of charts for you guys. I do want to give a handful of this stream to the group. I did tell the Telegram group today. I've been focused on kind of getting all my ducks in a row, going to do all my charts for everybody and the Telegram right here on this show for everybody today. So let's get into that. First on the docket. Oh, before I even get into the charts, first of all, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That damn HBAR price prediction. I know. I filmed that thing 3 times. Every time there was a problem, every time something went wrong, whether if it was the camera or if it was the microphone, or the camera and the microphone. And then this time we did have audio problems. We considered another reshoot. And then we decided we already did so much of the edit. My editor put so much time into this edit that we are going to run it as it exists. The audio is not my favorite, but we did fix it. Long story short, it's going to come out tomorrow. I have it. I have the final version. The final version's done. I'm making shorts for it to put out, to promote it on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes, with these videos, like I can do videos in a very short amount of time. And then there's certain videos that are like special to me, that are for the ecosystems that like have created me. You know what I mean? I give a lot of my success to projects like Hedera, to projects like Algorand and VeChain, near the graph, like Cardano, even. Like, these are communities that have really been there for me the whole way down the street. Either if it's just people who like all my posts on Twitter, or people I've met along the way who I actually know who work in those ecosystems. So, and when I do a video that is as highbrow in my book as a Hedera price prediction, I want that video to be perfect. I want that video to be polished. I want it to be just right on the money. And it takes time to do, these really polished videos. I have myself, I have one editor. I do all my own writing. I do everything. And a lot of times I don't even send videos for him to edit. I just do them myself. And so it's not like I have an entire team of people. So it's not like I can crank content out as fast as I could, say, at Hit Network or places that have 10 plus employees. So there is like that barrier that, like, it's hard. You gotta kind of have a limit of, okay, I need to have a life too, but I still want to put out really good content. So when I get to the videos like the Hedera HBAR price prediction, and I spend that much time writing the script, I spend so much time reworking the script, getting the data correct. It takes a lot of time to really do a proper video like this video. I mean, this is probably one of the best videos I put out on this channel. And for it to still have some issues does bother me, especially the work I put and my editor put into it. So all that aside, it's a nightmare. Long story short, it's going to come out tomorrow. It's not easy, but hey, these are it's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is what it is. But I would have liked to put it out today, but it is what it is. So one day at a time, and we're going to put it out tomorrow. No big deal. No harm, no foul in my book. Shout out to Kimi Muki joining the Grogger gang. Welcome. GG fam. GG Grogger gang. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so going to get into a handful of charts here for everybody. Algorand did make this really awesome short on my Twitter of like the club dancing to the fact Algorand broke out, but it has gone back down this 18 cent. Oh, I got to get my brush off here. This 18 cent support resistance level. It broke out, came up, shut down. Got almost got above the 200. Did get above the 200. Got shut down. Got shut back down at 18 cents. But now it looks like it's going to put up a fight. Did recently print a green dot on Market Cipher B. And hopefully this is the turnaround point. It continues, and we can kind of have that higher low conversation. Let's hope that's the case. So this 18 cent support resistance level does come back into play for Algorand. This local low level that it touched right here 1, 2, 3 times. This level here is at 16. Let's just call it 17 cents. That level 17 cents. Algorand goes below 17 cents. It's bad news bears. Bad news bears if Algorand goes below 17. Let's hope it can reclaim 18. And then that's when we can have the conversation of getting up to, that 19.7 level that kind of opens up that old value area. To be fair, the break of 18 was still worth about a 4% trade top to bottom. So not upset about that at all. Not upset about that at all. People. All right. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So this is interesting. Bitcoin's in a tough spot too. As you all know, as we've talked about at length, inverse head and shoulders. All right. The measured move should take us up to 72. But if you kind of zoom out and look at this, local downtrend here, from March coming down here, coming down the way. All right. Looks like we're getting rejected here at the moment. If we get rejected, it kind of depends on a few things. One, Bitcoin needs to hold 65,000. This level right there. Okay. Because the inverse head and shoulders, I would say, would invalidate if it loses that, because that's the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. All right. So we need to hold 65,000 in the event of a rejection. And we would like to see it bounce and eventually get through this downtrend here. This downtrend there. All right. It does have a good structure though. Bitcoin, the way I'm looking at Bitcoin now is a lot more optimistic than I was looking at Bitcoin not long ago. Got these higher lows, putting in higher highs. Bitcoin is in, a new uptrend. So that is good to see. Let's hope it continues. It's green on the money flow. It is kind of sideways right now. Bitcoin was kind of boring for most of the weekend. Not really favorable trading conditions. If you go from, when it got to the neckline on Wednesday to, the past 4 days and 9 hours, Bitcoin's in a 4% range, guys. 4% range in over 4 days. It's not like we're in really good trading conditions. This is kind of boring stuff, and then it has translated to altcoins. Some altcoins have moved. There has been some notable movers, which I'm about to talk about, but for the most part, pretty boring. All right, so first one I want to talk about, Phantom. This is one I give to my Telegram group a lot. We hit this chart a lot. The break of 77 here was a big day for the Telegram group as we got rejected there many times. From the break of this to the top, we're talking 20% in 3 days. 3 days. All right. Since then, it kind of conditional ranged between 77 and 84. All right. And then after that is when we got that 84 number. Even from the break of 84, top to bottom, we're looking at a 10% trade in 20 hours. And then it found itself in this range. In this range here, where it did go above. It did break. If you scalped that, still worth 3% in 1 hour. I actually know it's a scalper in the group that caught that. I think he only got 2.5% of it, but he did win the trade. Good for him. That's a really quick scalp. So you got to, fast fingers on that. And then if you elongate these lines, guys, you got to, when I give these support resistance levels, they always find a way to come back into play. And if you go from the short of 87, break of there to local bottom, about another 3.8%, almost 4%. And now this 84 level it's now in a new conditional range between 87.1 and 84.5. Those are your alarms. Those are your levels. We hit one of those levels. That's the direction you go, as long as there is confluence, going that direction as well. It is a conditional range, as I like to say. There is the idea of, if you wanted to take on a more risky long, you could go from 84.5 to that 87.1, be worth about 2.2%. Personally, I would like to have a 12-minute chart close above the 50 EMA before I'm trying to catch a falling knife. The graph, GRT, the graph. All right, this touchback here, all the way back here in March of 2022, very important level, especially for where we are now. I left that there for a reason. All right, now we're zooming into the here and now. And, here is that level. Here's that level. All right. And look at where we got it. We got above it. We held it. We lost it. Okay. So that level is the difference between, this range below this and that new value area that we unlocked when it hit its local high of 50 cents. All right. There were some kind of little weird ideas in here. Also, this yellow line here is a 2023 high. 2023 high, which is also big support resistance. There was a little bit of, hesitancy on giving too quick levels, but they were really for safety of entry kind of idea. Ultimately, it was worth it to give both because it never broke 31.8. And never breaking 31.8 is really, that's the level that I wanted to see broken to go long. All right. And we have been rejected there. And now, kind of fighting, we're almost at that local low at 29.4. I would say the loss of 29.4, I can actually get rid of this one now because it's no longer needed. It's no longer needed. Because now, if you wanted to continue to think about a short here, we have lost of 50 on the 2 hour. And I would say the loss of 29.4, 29.3 would be your short for the graph. And obviously this 31.8 level remains the upper band of the conditional range. Okay. There you go. Bonk. This is another one that I gave. I am totally serving this up for the Telegram group right now. Did have 5% move in 10 hours, top to bottom from the break of 22.7. So that scalp trade did completely work out. If you wanted to short the loss of that level, still would have been a good trade. 5%, another 10 hours on the way down. And now this level has come back into the fray here. We are a little bit below it right now. Also kind of getting pending a death cross on the 2 hour, 50, losing the 200. We are below it. this is the 12-minute chart, and it looks like it's trying to push back up. So I'm not really about to press a button on a bonk trade right now. I'm going to give this time to see if it comes up to this 200. If it comes up to the 200, gets rejected, and then loses this level again, that would be the short. That would be the short, because right now it's just going to range. Hedera HBAR bar. Definitely watch the price prediction tomorrow. And guys, like, there's so much more to a price prediction video than just the number. Like, so some of us actually like care about these projects and what they're doing and like how they're trying to change the world, because like for mass adoption to happen, people actually do need to give a shit about blockchain and not just want a number. That's kind of like some like kind of low matrix, low IQ. Like, what's the number? Like, no, like, learn about the project. Like, take time to learn why the number, not just the number. All right. That's kind of the difference between like taking something seriously or just always finding yourself in a bad situation because you didn't actually take the time to learn about what you're investing in. A lot of these videos for me, sometimes I do kind of do just a quick overview of the supply, how much more supply versus market cap, expected market cap, dominance, gone fan, period. Sometimes I go a little bit further down and go into how we can talk about the market cap based off of projections of the sectors that they're aiming at, and then kind of tallying those up and doing it the backwards way as well. And that really in those situations you have to talk about all the initiatives the project is doing. And I certainly went very far under the surface for the Hedera price prediction. It's about a 17-18 minute video. So yeah, not just going to give you the number when I spent that much time making a video for the people who actually care about the project. So HBAR has found itself in this conditional range. Once it popped out, this was really like the rejected point at 11.6, so 0.116. It did range in here for quite some time. We're talking almost 2 days inside of a 2% range. Pretty boring. You can even see why this level was important back there. Since then, has broke this level, came up, retested it, lost it again. And that's kind of what I'm saying with the bonk trade, right? Like, it lost the level, and then it comes up to try to test the 200, and then it drops. So a lot of times, some people in the group, this is a question I get a lot. An alarm goes off. What do I do? An alarm goes off. What do I do? All right, let's use this Hedera. Let's use this HBAR alarm right here. Say we had the alarm set. It went off right here. Your phone, you get an email, you get a text message. What do you do? Option number one, you enter this trade right away. You enter the trade the second the alarm goes off. I would say set your stop around the last high or the last little spike in the chart. So it would kind of have to lose the level and then come back to this high, which is right here, for you to lose. Okay. Sometimes this is more than 1%. Sometimes this is 2%. In this case, it's 0.7. It's 0.7. Pyth's day for the cliff, I believe, is the 24th, but I'll check. But that would have been my stop right there. Based off this high. Okay. So you open the trade right away. You set a stop at the previous little tink in the chart. Sometimes I would say between 0.7 and 1% of a stop loss. That is very tight, but it also good for risk management, because if you're 10x leverage, you're losing 7 to 10% of your trade, not 30, 40, 50, your whole trade. All right. Sometimes I'll even set them tighter than that. Sometimes I'll go like 0.5, 0.6, because if you're losing 0.5, it doesn't matter. You can always refill 0.5. It's kind of when you play the stop game is when you get in trouble. And if you get sucked out, you get sucked out. Now you have more information, reevaluate. All right. So option number one, your alarm goes off. You enter the trade right here. Even with this stop loss right here, which is, like I said, based off that high, that's where I would have put it. It wouldn't have hit it. And we're talking 2.4% top to bottom in 11 hours. All right. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade. Most of the time, if you can scalp, 10x leverage, 2%, 20%, come on. A lot of times I'm going like, $10,000 at a time, and that would have been, $2,000 win. That, 2% on the chart with correct leverage and correct capital, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, you know, and I know scalpers that do play that game and play it well, play it very well. But so option one, you go in off the alarm break. Option two, you give it a minute and you see how it plays out. All right. Get more information. And in this case, you can miss the trade. You can and will miss trades if you play it safer. But this was an occasion where it came down, it came up, and then it was rejected by the 200 and came back down. That coming back down, like even if you went from not the break of the alarm, but even from like the close of coming back down below the 50, super safe entry, top to bottom, 2%, 1.5% to current price. That's pretty good for scalping. That's pretty good. So, you know, that, you know, those are the kind of two ways you play it. You go directly off the alarm with a tight stop, or you wait for more information and try to get the bounce after again. Because a lot of times when, you know, even if say, you know, a lot of times when you go off an alarm break, the chart will come and then come back to that same place and then go further down. That happens all the time. It happens all the time. So I understand the traders that want to take the safer route. I would always say if you're waiting for the comeback, go off the close below the 50 on the 12-minute chart. That's how I do it, because look, bearish continuation, it stays below the 50 EMA. All right. And you kind of can't go wrong with that theory until you break the 50 and break the 200. A lot of times, if it breaks the 50, it'll lose the 200 and then keep going, just like it did right there. You know, so a little bit of game theory for you guys right there. All right. It is trying to look like if it's not exactly divergent, to be fair. This was only a 12-minute. But see how lower lows here, and then here it's like slightly higher low. So it is trying to diverge a little bit. I wouldn't really consider going long until, like I said, we have a close above the 50, or if we got back above 11.2 on Hedera. If any of you guys out there are like having trouble following along, or you want to get these positions when I initially give them out, you have to join the Telegram group to do that. AJAlphaGroup@gmail.com. Send me an email. We are winning trades every single damn day over at the Telegram group. This video is proxy for the Telegram group today, as I had one hell of a day trying to get this HBAR video out. So I'm emptying the tank in this video. If you're watching it now, the tank is being emptied. All right. And if you're on the sidelines, you're not in the Telegram group, this is the kind of stuff the Telegram group gets every single day. And if you want to be around for, you know, the no nonsense live streams that are all about the lessons and all about the charts, all about the everything we give out in the group, those will be once a week. Make sure you join and become a member of the Grogger gang. And certainly send an email and join the Telegram group as well. It is a paid group, but it is well worth it, considering if you compare it to everyone else's paid group. I want to help as many people as I can. I'm not really trying to empty your pockets. It's real. I actually do give a shit, believe it or not. Jasmine, I love this project. I think it's going to be great. Short-term time frame, that's your level. Bottom conditional line is 0.0195. It has touched that 3 times now. That's the conditional range on Jasmine. IMX stuck in this range, stuck in that range. Whiff. Okay. Actually was looking at this one. It just reclaimed 251. It does have bullish divergence on the 2-hour. As you can see, we got the anchor wave, trigger wave with the lower low. So, you know, that has the oscillator has diverged from the direction of the price action. Textbook bullish divergence. And it has got above the 50 EMA and has just closed above the 50 EMA. And now is about 2% from the top right there. So, you know, this does kind of meet the conditions. This does meet conditions of a long here on whiff. Point of control isn't that far above this thing. And the other thing is that it could fight you at this level, which is basically where it is. Because, you know, in local, like this was drawn before this price action happened. And now with this level being rejected 1, 2, 3 times at 253.9, almost 254, you could wait for the break at 254, but then you're kind of getting into the question, well, you know, the 200 is coming fast. So if you wanted to go long off this now, I would just set a stop right around this, right around there, around 120 out, 1.10 out, around 250. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. I don't think that's a bad trade. Jupe stuck in this conditional range here. Chainlink, this is a big one. It's been a big mover. If you kind of appreciate the established low here, a little bit higher lows, it did come up pretty solid. Love to see it. 30% in 5 days, top to bottom 33%. This does feel like a short. Anchor wave, trigger wave, bearish divergence down. See how it's a higher high and a lower high with a lower high and a higher high. So it's the opposite. That's bearish divergence, where I gave an example of bullish divergence before. And it's well above the EMA. I mean, this does kind of scream. This screams short eventually. So what you got to be careful of is now the long, the okay, I'm wrong, let's go long level is the break of the previous high, where it will keep going. All right, that would be $17.08. If you wanted to play this from, see, it has already come down. It has already come down, has lost the 50. So if you did this idea, you would have made about 2% from the loss of the 50. And even if you did it from the loss of the 50 right here, right there, about 0.9%. I mean, that's the game when you scalp. So that's what I'm saying by, shorting the close below the 50. That's that constant rinse, repeat scalp method that we talk about a lot. But in both of these cases, lost the 50, touched the 200, came up. Lost the 50, touched the 200, came up. So here it's kind of about, is it going to get rejected from the 50 or break back through it? So it is in a kind of point of a waiting area. If you wanted the super duper looper super saver entry, I would probably go from, I think that this support resistance level there, I wouldn't wait for the break of this low, because by then you're giving up so much of the trade. That's a 2.5% difference. And if you kind of consider that this was a high here and that it touched here and touched here again, this level is 1632. I think the loss of 1632, as long as the price action's under the 50 EMA, I think that's a good spot to go. Or if you want to zoom in on this and see if it rejects the 50 and go from there, you could do that too and save yourself a couple percent. And then in that case, you could set your stop like, a little bit above this and be extra comfortable. It's a bigger stop, but you're safer because that's the local high. Just a thought. All right. Look at Butsinator gifting out 50 memberships. My guy. Hell yeah. I do appreciate you, man. Thanks for doing that. Shout out to all the gifted memberships. That's awesome. We got ALJR. Happy Sunday, man. Quick question. Is there a way you could elaborate on what you said on the longer time frames take longer to play out? Is there an estimate per time frame? Thanks, man. Well, all right. So there's not an exact time. I can't say something on the 2-hour chart is going to take 36 hours. Something on the 12-minute chart is going to take 24 hours. I can't say that because these charts have a mind of their own, and you also really have to take into account how volatile Bitcoin is too. Because if Bitcoin's stuck inside of a 5% range for the past 48 hours or even 4 days, 5 days, I mean, it's kind of hard to give an estimate on how long things will take based off any time frame. What I will say is the larger the indicator, the more meaningful it is. So if you see, a bull cross with a bullish divergence and volume above price action on the daily chart, that means a lot more than if you see the same conditions on a 30-minute. All right. But obviously, with the larger time frame, it's going to take a lot longer to play out. So you just have to take that into consideration when I say, this is short time frame, this is long time frame, because you kind of just like gauge your level of patience you have for something to play out. And that kind of puts you in a box. Like, do I want to be someone who likes to be in trade for days and days and days at a time? Or do I want to be someone that scalps for 30 minutes, leaves, scalp for 30 minute leaves, scalp for 30 minute leaves? I am more of a scalper personally, but I also know when to put on the different pair of sunglasses and play the different game. based off the pattern, based off the target. You know, if the target's a lot higher up, it's going to take a lot longer to get there. You might have to wait another week. Like sometimes it does get like that, but then it almost gets convoluted the longer you play, because if you like say, you know, it could take forever for your target to come, where you could have made so many quick little snippets in the scalp game. So I think you got to go into each trade, you know, kind of thinking, all right, if I could get 2% here, that'd be great. With this target, with these conditions, if I could get 2%, with 10x leverage to be 20%, that'd be great. You know, kind of play that game. Don't put an exact time on it, because crypto's not on your time. Crypto's not waiting for you. Crypto's doing whatever the fuck it wants, and you buckle up, baby. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's a tough question to answer. I hope I helped you out there. Shout out to Budston Air for giving out all the gifted memberships, man. You're the man. You're the man. All right. Sweet. Man, this one has been crazy. I did call the bounce off of this level. I did say straight up in the group that I didn't think we were going to lose this level, and that we were going to bounce it top to bottom. That was worth about 23% in 3 days, top to bottom. It did get rejected from, you know, if you look at the top of this high here, you know, that level certainly came back into play there. These levels from over here were kind of lost pretty quick, and now it's putting up a fight at the 101 level. So I would say that right now it's in a conditional range between 101 and this yellow line above it at 1057. 1057, 1012 is the range for SWE. I'm going to skip that one. Someone said they wanted to see Avalanche, but before I do Avalanche, I am going to give a shout out to BAZED. I'm going to be playing some games in this live stream. You know, I do gotta give a big shout out to them for sponsoring the channel. I did put a $250 bet to win, I think, 760 or 780 back on the Friday live stream. Of course, I put the 250 on the Oklahoma City Thunder, lost by 1 point, missed game 7 by 1 damn point. I'm 0 for 2 in my basketball sports betting on this channel, but it's okay. We got a lot of months left on this partnership. I will be able to get back in the green. And I always like to bet against Vegas. I don't like betting for Vegas, because it's like, you know, you bet $250 in, say I bet on the Dallas Mavericks, I only would have made like $60 or $70. I have to risk 250 to make 70, or risk 250 to win like 400 on the Oklahoma City, and they lost by 1 point. So like, even I like going against Vegas, especially in basketball, because it's such a close thing. I also know that there's a game, I think tomorrow or tonight even, that could be close as well. Maybe I'll bet on that one at some point in the stream as well. I'm going to take a quick look at Avalanche. Someone in the chat wanted to see Avalanche, and then I will get into playing some games here on the show, and then we will call it a day. Share this tab instead. Avalanche. All right, so this thing has been moving. Let's start with the 2 hour here. So Avalanche kind of had its fall from grace from where, I mean, this thing hasn't even come close to where it was before. I mean, this thing was all the way up here at $65. I mean, to be fair, if you kind of want to consider this level here like the respected low, all right, it did wick out of that temporarily back in January, but for the most part, this level at $31, 31.1, you know, touch, you know, that has been the universally accepted low for Avalanche. All right, if you want to kind of play the game of, you know, breakout type trading, it has broken out, but since then has lost and gone back into this range. So this breakout was kind of like a fake out. It didn't really amount to anything. But so I'm going to delete it. So what matters here is that this is the lower floor. Excuse me, let me draw that better. All right, at $31. And what has really been hurting Avalanche is this level that it's been rejected from twice already, which was also support resistance back here. All right. All right. So we got this. See this touch right there? I'm sure it touches again. Yep. Over here. Yep. Over again. Yeah. Look how many times in the past this level's been touched. That's the point here. Not to mention here and here. Right there. All right. So that's the level. What is that level? That level's $40. I'm going to say $40.15. So this would be a conditional range where could you trade in between this range, top to bottom? Yes, you could. You could. And it's about a 30% range. It's pretty big. Right now, we're stab in the middle of it. So I wouldn't suggest that. But my point here is this. Could you trade in this range? Yes. But the bigger move will come when we break it either way. A big alarm at $40. And I would say big alarm at $40. And then a big alarm at $31. 31, 40. Big giant alarms. If you want to play the in game, you can. You can play the in game if you'd like. That is kind of more for, the quick scalpers. But the bigger move is the levels I just gave you. It has lost this low, so it's in a weird spot. It did have a bear cross closing below the, if we're playing the closing below the 12-minute game on this, even from over here, we're talking 4% in 20 some hours. That would have been a pretty good trade. Man, EMA trading, guys, especially when you pair it with volume, it's just such a good strategy. It's just such a good strategy. It works out so much more times than it doesn't, and you can always kind of prepare for that risk management. What I will say is that the price action's dab smack in the middle of a low volume node. See how the volume picks up here, and then it picks up here, and the price action's here. So it is going to have to pick a side here. I would obviously draw a level off the local low, and that would be your short at 35. Remember, this is a scalp range, quick time frame stuff here. 35. And to go long, I mean, I don't even know if I would want to. I think the break of this low here, because if you look at the rejections here, and then anytime it's been in this range, it has gone back up. So if you want to kind of consider a replica trade from there to there, about a 4% range from 36.3 to 37.7, you could do that. So you could take that in. So 36.9, 36.29, and 35.3. It's a sketchy range, and I would like to see it close above the 50 to get behind the long. But I would also consider, with the volume in mind, a loss of 35 is a pretty obvious short. A 35 loss of 35.3 is a pretty obvious short. So there you go. There you go. All right, ABT, and I'm done. ABT, but you got to stick around for the slots. You got to stick around for the games. Going to play some games. Arcblock. I don't know anything about this project. I normally don't do things like this, but I'm doing it for you guys. All right. Actually, I've been on this chart before. I've seen this chart before, obviously, because there's lines on it. That means I've been here. Yeah. So it was in a conditional range. It was in a conditional range and broke out. This is how we trade. This is how we do it. It's done well. So, even if you went from here to here, you were up winning 25% there. If you went off the second time, we're talking 85% in 19 days. This thing has killed it. I actually forget what the hell that is that this project does, but I do remember this chart now that I see it. We are talking big time bearish divergence here, kind of coming down the hill as the price is going up the hill. So that is playing out, especially if this kind of curves over there too. With that said, so we kind of got to zoom in smaller time frame stuff to kind of get a feel for if I don't even know if you can go short on this. I don't know if there's leverage contracts out there. It is, in kind of in continuation mode right now. I think that is higher high. Yeah, that's highest high actually. So there's certainly the continuation narrative. So the highest high would be around here, 454. All right. And then, the low level, which was also the point of control, which is also the high from over here, right there. And, all the times that has been touched, that level is $4. So certainly keep an eye out between 453 and $4. It could range here for a while, but if you can short it, the loss of $4 would be the level. And if you can long it, if it's in continuation mode, I will be straight up and honest with you. When things are in discovery mode, that's not easy to trade. It's not easy to trade anything that's in discovery because there's nothing to go off of. So it's kind of like a conviction thing. You got to really monitor, RSI, a small time frame RSI, because anything that stays above the 50 line, generally bullish continuation. Anything that stays above I'd say 30, 40-minute chart on 50 EMA, bullish continuation. So you're kind of monitoring RSI, you're monitoring EMA. So like in this situation, I would EMA up a little bit in a larger time frame, maybe 23 minutes. So I can show you here. Yeah, so in this situation, like if I was in this, as long as it stays above the 50 EMA, I would stay in the trade. And then, things in Discovery are not easy. It's not easy to trade in Discovery, like I said. And then in that case, I would pull basic RSI, relative strength index. Do have an indicator series coming here soon, but even in this case, man, this one has been way below the 50. But look at the conditions here. Like we're talking 23-minute chart. See right here, it's still above the 200 EMA. Let me get this thing out of the way. Why can I move you? Okay. I'm just going to delete that. All right. So you see how up here we're above the 200, but on the RSI, it actually went all the way down to like the 20s. Well, that's a spot where like, okay, we're still above the 200. So like the bullish continuation isn't out of the picture. Here we lost the 50. We're right on the 50-day EMA, and that's okay. Right here, we still were above the 200 on the price action right there. Okay. So when you're watching the RSI, it would be best case scenario if things always stay above the 50 line. That is like the clear cut dry case for bullish continuation. But in the event on like, I'd say the 23-minute to the 30-minute chart, in the event where you lose that 50 line and you go down here, like we have, that is where you really want to look up and say, okay, are we holding the 200 EMA? Because if you lose the 200 EMA, that's really the part where you got to say, okay, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. Because if you lose the 200, that's kind of where the story really begins to end here. So, and then a situation like this, so when you lose the 200, how do you justify staying in the trade? That's if you hold support resistance. So it's kind of like the levels of a barrier here. Like we're above the 50 EMA, we're healthy. We lost the 50, but we're still above the 200. We're healthy. We lost the 200, but we're still above support resistance. We're healthy. Okay. But in the event where you lose the 50, you lose the 200, and you lose support resistance, that's when you leave. And sometimes that can take a lot of the stack out. I think a lot of people in this thing, especially if you've been in this for how long now? We talked about this thing way back here. We drew this line back in April. This high was back in February. Even if you got in the middle of this conditional range from like say back here, I mean, you're up 170%, dude. What more do you want? What more do you want? That's just my take. All right, going to play some games. Make sure y'all stick around for the rest of the show. Yeah, this is normal thing. Someone just asked Desert Crypto. Let me explain some things here. So we are doing Sunday streams. I did want to do it in the morning, but I was like, dude, it's Sunday morning. I'm not. No. I'm probably going to do them like Sunday night around this time every Sunday. Going to go over the charts, going to talk about the Telegram group a little bit. I do have members now. You can join and be a member. Those people get access to the members only live streams, which will only be once a week, either Friday 2-3 o'clock ish, or maybe Saturdays. Haven't decided yet, but the next one will be next week. So become a member if you haven't already. It's only $3 for a month. And those people, everything there is aimed directly at the Telegram group. All the charts we talk about, the results that we talk about, new setups, new charts, new coins, answering all the questions, spend some time in the chat. These are going to be, really no nonsense members only things. So live streams. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word live stream, but yeah, make sure you become a member and make sure you're here for those. But Sundays, it's kind of a chart overview day, look a little bit of news, and then play some games, have some fun. So right now, we are going to play some games. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. First of all, let's head over to BAZED.com. If you want to sign up for BAZED, I highly suggest that you should, because eventually we're going to have poker free rolls. And it's going to be free to sign up. But if you do good in the poker tournament, you are going to win stuff for real. So head over, click in the description, sign up for BAZED, and I'll let you know. Hopefully sooner than later, they'll bring the poker back to the platform. They're revamping the poker, which is why it's not there now. And and there you go. So certainly we can do sports, we can do games, we can do just about anything. What I'm looking at here, we have the Nuggets and the Timberwolves tonight around 8 o'clock. Let's take a look at this. So we got Nuggets. So let's I not want to do that. So if we went 100 Nuggets, it would be 50 back. And then if we went Timberwolves, if we went 100, we get 160 back. Okay, so let's actually take a quick look at Nuggets, Timberwolves. All right. Okay, this is game 7. This is game 7. It's coming up in a couple hours here. All right, let me know in the chat. Are we going for the Timberwolves or are we going for Nuggets? We got Todd Slaughter saying Nuggets are going to kill them. Big goofy looking. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to the homie Todd, just straight dunking out here. I like it. I think I almost have to go Nuggets because of Todd. I do like the Timberwolves do have better odds. I will say, 100 on the Timberwolves, you get 260 back. Or 100 on the other team, on the Nuggets, you only get 50 back. You only win 50. So we're going for the Nuggets. All right. I think Todd has made it clear. We gotta let's go for the Nuggies here. I'm going to I'm tailing whatever is picked, says Joe. All right. I only have about 380 in the account. So I do want to save some for the stream here. So you get money. Have wars odds. Oh, okay. Oh, I understand how that works. Believe me. I know the game. No, this is just straight up money line. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Todd here. I'm gonna throw 100 on the Nuggies, man. Let's go Nuggies. I want to put more on, but I want to make sure I have money for the stream too. 150. All right. What if I do 150, 232, like 130? Yeah, I think 130 is fair because then I win 70. All right. Boom. All right, Todd. I'm with you on the Nuggets, bro. Don't let me down. This is the first time on this channel I've bet on the side of Vegas. Normally I bet against Vegas. Today I'm betting with Vegas going into game 7. Do a parlay and take Nuggets and Dojavac above 30 points. I'm not getting into the parlay stuff. I just like betting on win or lose. I'm a very simple man. All right. Last time we had a lot of luck, and I really do like on the futures here. You can like 1000x like gamble price action on crypto. Actually, quite a wild ride. Not gonna lie, it gets scary, to be honest with you. Gonna go over here. Last time we had a lot of good time with there was the candy spin, wild coaster, beware the deep, Buffalo King. We had bad luck with Buffalo King. We're never doing Buffalo King again. Let's go with Sweet Bonanza. I think that was one that we enjoyed here last time on the show. Parlay with Boston. I'm not doing any parlays. I'm just betting on the game, win or lose. Very simple, man. Nothing wrong with that. There is a story there, but it hurts to tell it. All right. Blah, blah. Go full screen here. Oh, how sweet. We got $5 in free. Press anywhere to continue. All right. So we have. I'm going to. All right. Go. Oh, okay. I see what I did there. Okay. Sweet. Here we go. Let's do it. Bananas. Oh. Ouch. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What site is that? Good question. This is BAZED.bet. Click the link down below in the description. Get yourself signed up. They got all the sports. They got all the games. They're going to bring the poker on the site back, and we're going to do free rolls, poker free rolls for this community, and you will win for free. We're free to sign up. Win for real if you do good. probably like top 3 good, but it's going to be a great time. And you got to play against me, and I'm no slouch. I'm no slouch. I love my poker. All right, got 210 there. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I can do this music though, but we're here. We're doing this. Bum, bum. I just want the blue ones to line up. And these, I know that these are good, the swirls, but they have to be like next to each other. Slots, man. Slots aren't my favorite, but that's what I got right now. I'll be so much happier once I can play this with poker too. I want to like dual stream poker and this. I also want to have a crypto trade open too. That would be fun. To have a crypto trade open, play poker and slots at the same time, dude, sign me up. Dude, look like whiff, man. I'm telling you guys, whiff looks like it's going. Could this be the fourth rejection from this 253 level? You know, coming back here. If it loses 251 again, I'm going short right there. That's the trade, man. That's the one. I like it. It's crypto only. Crypto only. It's that place. It's the best. It's actually really awesome, dude. You can bet on badminton if you want to. You like badminton? You like volleyball? I mean, I even been hounding them about getting like dirt bike racing and like street league skateboarding and stuff. I would love to bet street league skateboarding if I could. I would, you know, I would eat that right up all day long. Let me press that button. Let me get a quick little checkout here. Refresh. Boom, 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 boom. Got about 70 people in the house on YouTube right now. I do appreciate you all. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. Gonna play a couple more games here. Gonna do a big round, and then you got to play the rocket game. Is that the is that like a slot game on here, or is that the rocket, like the basketball game? Bananas. Oh, those things. Keep going. Oh, man. Watermelon. It's killing. Oh, we are running this right now. Keep going. Boom. Dude. That was insane. That was nonstop. Win, 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 win. That was insane. Can you bet on the UFC? Yes, you can. You can bet on the UFC. Big reason why I like this platform, because I go to a lot of UFC fights with the VJ team. I will be at UFC 303. I will be betting big money on fucking Kona. And if Kona wins the fight, I am doing a $500 giveaway to the community, especially if you're a VChain holder. All right. All righty. We had that one really massive win, and then since then it's been difficult. Okay, melons, keep going. Bad face that. Bananas. Oh, it's such a tease because you know you want it to keep going, but then it doesn't. Grapes, bananas, apples, melons. Okay. It's a little above water here. Plus EV. Man. All good. What just happened? We just killed it. Murdered it. No, it's a slot game, but the rocket goes up by multiples and you choose when to cash out. Oh, okay. That's like a roll bit game. I think they do have types of games like that on here too. I have to check. I really do like this game. I'm not going to lie. All right. I'm going to do 5 more. This is the first one. Got the nanas. Watermelons. Oh, the green thing. Okay. That was not bad for the first of 5. Number 2. 3. Bananas. Green things? Nope. Here's 4. And here's 5. Apples. Bananas. Green things. Oh. Okay. One more. We're only down like $10 since we started. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was a good run. That one spin like really did save us. Let's get honest here. Like that one spin totally saved us. All right, the rocket game. The Wild Cash. Did you have the future PvP? No, I don't think. I think it only. We could do the roulette though. The roulette's chill. Let's give that a whack. I haven't played that on the live stream yet. Let's give it hell. Programmatic play. I do like doing the okay. Power up roulette, mega roulette. They're all the same. They're all the same. All right, I'm going to go with this middle one here. Why not? Why not? All right, place your bets. All right, fam. I'm going first 12 for... All right. We're in for first 12. 750. Let's go. Am I still liking quant? I did talk about this on the live stream. Hold on. We got the it's spinning right now. It's spinning right now. It's spinning. Oh my god, it's spinning. First 12, first 12, first 12. Ah, I went with the wrong 12. Close to 6 though. Sick. Dude, 329 people just won though. That's sick. Love to see that. I like quant as a project. It's a nice project. I'm gonna go 20 on black. No, on red. I like red. 20 on red. So I like quant, but I don't like that they're not really doing a good job marketing the project. They're struggling with marketing. Is their community good? It's not bad. Is it as good as Algorand or HBAR or Cardano? Not even close. But red. Oh, why me? Why me? At least other people won. That makes me happy. All right, I'm gonna go back to the first 12 here. But yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not easy. I mean, it's not easy properly marketing a project. That's for sure. It's just not easy. But I will say that I think the project can pull through, but their marketing team really does have to do a much better job. They just need to try harder. Like on every metric, they just need to do better. First 12. Oh, dude, we're dying out here. We are dying. All right, I'm to remedy all this. I'm putting in $10 on 27. $10 on 27. If we miss, we miss. Then I'm gonna try a different game. Roulette's not my favorite. I'm good at sometimes I have had some luck on roulette, especially like in Vegas, like in person, but it's not an easy. It seems so simple. It seems so simple, but it's not. It's tough. But you know how it is. Guys, make sure you check out BAZED.bet down below if you haven't already. It is such 21. Okay, I went for 27. We tried. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. Roulette was not it. That was not it. They have game shows. Okay, what's the game shows? Okay, Mega Baccarat, Football Blitz, Top Card, the Mega Wheel, Power Up Roulette. Okay, so they do have some kind of games like that. Blackjack. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I didn't even know they had the blackjack, to be honest with you. I will have to brush up on my blackjack skills. It's been quite a long time. Okay, so I didn't realize that they had the games like this. I generally have stuck with the slots and sports. I really like the sports. So let's check out more of the sports stuff. What do they got? So let's go to exit. But that is cool that they have all these options. That's badass, actually. That's not true. All right, sports. I made 3K on Friday by the same bet on 2 of 3, first 12, second. Nice. That's sick. That's fun. Hell yeah. Good job, bro. Sign up for BAZED. It's a great time. Great time. We got soccer, basketball, ice hockey, Counter-Strike, American football. I cannot wait for football season. I'm going to have a really good time with that. Got baseball. Oh, I like that you could bet the Dodgers Reds in the live game right now. That's actually pretty sweet. That's actually pretty sweet. All right. I think I'm going to. I like the Dodgers right now, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go Dodgers. Who's at bat now? Okay, strike 2. Oh, okay. That's actually a terrible time to bet the Dodgers right now because it's 2 outs already. I like any game I win on. Yeah, me too. That's facts. That's facts. But there also were men on base there. Interesting. I wanted to see the stats on that. Okay, so there's a man on third, man on second. 1-3, about to be bases loaded. Wow, that's actually really scary. Really scary. I think I'm gonna skip that. Think I'm gonna skip that one. Shout out to Jeff Rigdon, $2 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to Mike Vollmer in the house. I am excited for the Nuggets game. Big hopes on the Nuggets. I do like it. But yeah, dude, they have so many like things. Like if you scroll down on the if you go back to sport. Oh. Okay, that was strange. But yeah, but you can get on Tether, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Polygon, Shiba, Binance, Solana, anything. It's pretty sick. I am going to keep riding. I want to be able to bet on dirt bikes. Do they have a lightning roulette? Yes, we just did. My numbers, I like 27. That's my birthday. I like 23, and I like 7. I like 7s for some reason. 7's my number. All right. We are kind of down to it here, everybody. We already there's all the things on the right. You get rugby, boxing, golf, bandy, cricket, darts, Formula 1, ski jumping, alpine skiing, stock car racing, e-fighting, e-baseball, e-horse racing, MMA right there. Yeah, they do have the UFC fights right here, as I was showing you. Poirier, the UFC 202 was invited, couldn't make it. It's going to be a good fight, though. But yeah, I am looking forward to the McGregor card. Right now, you can already bet Conor. It's 188 to 189. That's actually crazy. You bet 130 McGregor, you get 244 back. That is insane odds. Dude, I think I'm like dead ass, fam. I feel like I'm going to bet like probably like 10,000 on McGregor. I'm not even lying. A little bit. Yeah, boxing, tennis, everything. It's so sick. Got to do those darts. That's facts. Yeah, let's look at the darts. Wait, I just saw it. Where'd it go? That screen went away. Oh yeah, I got to go back to sports. That's why. Yeah, let's look at the darts betting. Like who doesn't want to bet darts, guys? Like, come on. Be a man. Darts. Where did it go? There's so many of them. I keep losing it. I also don't have my glasses on. It doesn't help. Darts. Okay. It's still okay. It's on my X out the corner. Here's the darts right here. We got the most 180s. First player to score 180s tomorrow. We got a big international darts game. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What's your opinion on these HBAR partnerships? Well, which one? There's a lot of partnerships. I mean, the governing council is massive, bro. I agree that I wish HBAR did influencer KOL stuff. That'd be great. But they don't. They don't. I just like the community. I always have. All right, we're going to go out with a bang here. We're going to go sweep Bonanza. We got to get some redemption here, fam. I'm about to head out for the night, but I'm not going down without a fight. We're going to do $100 roll. I'll sweep Bonanza. Call it a day. Boy, here we go. Full screen it. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to bet 100. As long as y'all sign up for BAZED Bet right now. Here we go. 100. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Lollipop. 10 free spins. All right, here we go. Here we go. Grapes. Bananas. Watermelons. Let's go. Blue things. Okay. That was very, very nice. First, spent $100 on the first spin. We're at 43. I'm not playing. I am not playing. I'm gonna let the whole thing count up too. We're gonna wait. I like it to slowly count up to it takes forever. Takes forever. $43. Actually, I got 46 already. Okay, on that. Okay, now it's gonna dry me out. Okay, lot. Nanas, grapes, blackberries, nanas, apples. 6 times 6 times 12. Okay, we are cleaning up right now, dude. We are cleaning up. Not bad. And we still have like 4 spins left, I think. Risky business, but we are cleaning. I can't wait for the poker too. I'm so excited. Where do we go to get signed up for Grogger Gang? Jeff Rigdon, good question. I'll explain everything right when we're done with these last 4 spins here. So far, okay. Bananas, blue things. Okay, times 8. I'll take it. We're in profit. This $100 spin was well worth it, and I'm gonna take my money and run. We did lose a little bit, and we gotta hope that the Nuggets win tonight. We're looking good. Nuggets win tonight. We're looking good. Damn, this has been the best game $100 spin so far. Well, we've only done 2 of these live streams, so one more spin. Oh, final spin. All right, I'll take it. That was sick. Made $30. Not bad. Big shout out to BAZED Bet. Guys, make sure you click the link down below. Get yourself signed up. It is absolutely insane. Love playing on there. Got all the sports. Got the MMA. You can bet on darts, basketball, football. They're going to bring the poker back. I'm so excited for the poker when that comes back. They got it all. It's a really good platform. Go check it out. Sign up. Link down below in the description. I appreciate it. So Jeff said, where do we get signed up for Grogger Gang? So good question. So the Telegram group is the main point of contact for, every day I post my trading setups. I post, conditional charts to look at, trading ideas, strategies, things you need to know every day. I post there every day. It's a paid group, but it's not much. It's, if you want to do a 1-month tryout, it's like $42. If you want to do a 1 year, it's like $360. And if you do a 1 year, it also comes with a free Grogger t-shirt that you can only get if you're a 1-year member. But now I do want to do a little bit more like explaining there's a lot of beginners in the group. And at first it was just like an altcoin call group for traders, but a lot of beginners signed up, and I want to make sure I'm doing the beginners justice. So once a week, I have the Sunday gaming live stream, which this is my normal live streams during the week, but then I want to do an additional live stream. That's no news. It's no nonsense. It's nothing but education, emphasis on education, technical analysis, and strategies. All right. And those live streams, it's $3 to become a member on the YouTube channel, $3 a month. And that gives you access to the members only live stream. It gives you, members only chat. It just does a lot of like little perks in there and stuff. But, that live stream is to really help explain, to help educate, teach the people that are in the Telegram group. Because in those live streams, I'm going to go over all the setups we did in the Telegram group. I'm going to look at all the charts as they stand now and give out more positions. It'll be like a Telegram group, but a live stream to explain the group, to help people in it. So Jeff, if you want to get better at trading, get better at leverage trading, or even just you don't even want to leverage trade, but you want to optimize your trading portfolio, it's a group that's for everybody. It's right across the board, solid group. We do have a t-shirt, guys. I have so many t-shirts actually. Head over to Crypto Chips here. Oops, not mean to click that. Pull this up. Let me go to here. Web3 apparel t-shirts. All right, so this is cryptochips.io. They do the Grogger drops for me now. I am eventually going to have my own website, but for now, they do help me design the shirts and everything. Big shout out to David. But this is the most recent get rich or get wrecked shirt. I mean, this thing is absolutely insane. This is kind of like the vibe that we're going for, like extra crypto kind of vibe. It says like get rich, and then he's like dropping letters that says get wrecked with Grogger on the back. Pretty sweet drop. Going to be having a lot more like this. A lot of the drops we do, I'll copy and paste this shirt if you want to get one. We are going to have a logo one coming out here soon too. Some of them are going to be crazy crypto like this one here, and some of them are going to be like kind of more minimalistic, kind of more basic, and they won't be as expensive as that one. But yeah, man, for sure. Y'all rock. Jeff, would love to see you in the Telegram group. I think you are in the Telegram group, actually, but make sure you join. Yeah, Jeff, you are in the Telegram group. Who am I tripping? But make sure you join the Grogger gang on YouTube, $3 a month, and that gets you into the extra live stream that is for the people in the Telegram group, and to obviously to get more people to sign up for the Telegram group, because I want to help as many people as I can. So that's it, y'all. Y'all rock. Smash the like button on your way out the door. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is AJ Ray Crypto. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Get rich. Don't get wrecked. Later, fam. Peace.